Not the TV show, but the actual movie. With what?
No,
Man, they made so many of them. I mean, it's like they made the
video game, The Return to Alice in Wonderland. Which yes.
Going dark.
Welcome to TechnoFile. I am your co-host Tremain, the rock solid island, and this is Michael
Viox.
Really? Seriously? I kind of led up with awesome superhero names.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, you know it.
Look, you're the pimp. I mean,
I'm the sidekick. You know, one time. I take one time.
Wah.
Yeah. All right, we got a couple of tech articles for you today. Michael is actually going to lead us in on the introductory for the new iPad. That's actually the new.
Yay, and quotations, new iPad. Not iPad 3, not the next iPad, but new iPad. Go figure. Great. I mean, that's the slogan.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not an Apple fanboy. Everybody that knows me should understand this. Everybody in the background there. But I'm kind of interested in some of the specs that they have detailed, mostly the applications for better gaming on the iPad. So I will.
You want me to handle it?
Yeah, I got this actually. So go ahead. Yes, talk about.
Give him 5 minutes to look stuff over. I swear, and he thinks he owns it. Okay,
I do know it. I know it on the back of my hand.
Mm-hmm. All right, so guess what? They have a better screen.
Okay, and
that's about it. I mean, yeah, they have the quad-core processor. That's awesome. That I like that fact. Now, the screen's resolution is the key, though. I mean, hell, it's 2048 by 1536 pixels. I mean, you put that in a 10-inch screen, and you're just like, wow. So, guess what? That's about it. I mean, they have the HD camera on the back, but they still have not figured out how to add the SD card. They still can't add an SD card. I mean, it might as well be a Samsung or something. Yeah.
What feature is that?
That was a new app.
They just added the Cookie Monster.
I have an app for that, okay? Anyway, so I've been reading over the CNET's iPad coverage, and it's like, it sucks. I mean, it really does. The biggest thing I can think of is its whole screen. I mean, the screen and the 5 megapixel with 1080p video recording camera on the back. I mean, the screen, the camera, and the processor. That's it. I mean, everything else is just stupid.
So they continue with the same overall design.
It has the exact same look. You can't distinguish the two other than the wording on the back.
And are they still going for the different retail models? Because that's a big thing now, different SKUs as far as hard drive size.
Okay, basically they have, it's really 3 options with 2 optional options, if you understand. Okay, so they have the 16 gig, they have the 32, and they have a 64 gig now. So, yay. Yeah. But the alternatives to that is they also have the 4G along with it, so that you can have, like AT&T, steal your wallet and stuff.
Ah, I got you. Okay, so you have a Wi-Fi model and
you have a Wi-Fi model, and then you have a Wi-Fi and 4G model. So
okay, so you're not looking forward to it.
No, man.
There's nothing to interest you in the.
I'm sorry. It's just no. Negative.
There you have it. Michael Viox.
We are not getting sponsored by Apple.
Ah, yes.
I'm a PC.
I'm a PC.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to our next article.
Now I'm proud to introduce my dear friend Jessica Brantley. She will be introducing us to the world of court cases. Is that what I'm understanding? Okay, so correct.
All right, and recently the U.S. Circuit Court has ordered Google and Motorola to hand over information on its Android OS to Apple under the, they're basically saying that the Android OS has infringed on one of their patents.
It's another thing for the man to just kill. It's the man.
It's the man.
It's the manly man.
Apple is the man?
Yes. No, I mean, think about it. You know, way back in the day, they were fighting Macintosh, and you know, they were sitting there trying to they were button heads. Okay, I mean, they were just killing each other. And then now, guess what? Now Apple's thugging. Yeah, that's bullshit.
Well, at first they were trying to say, because at first the lawsuit was exclusively between Motorola and Apple, and they were saying, we don't own Google, we cannot force them to give you their documents. But as of this ruling, yeah, you can. Unfortunately for Google and Motorola, they can. Yep. And it's not over yet. There's going to be a series of 3 more court cases back to back in June to decide whether or not Apple's patent infringement suit is valid. So, for the underdog, go Google and Motorola. I wish you the best.
I don't know, you know, Google is.
Unless you stole.
Now, so. Huh? Oh yeah, if you stole,
bad.
Shame on you.
Bad.
Ah, The Walking Dead, The Walking Dead. How far you have fallen from grace. You started off so enthralling, so entertaining. Zombie apocalypse, faces getting ripped off, and now we are on a farm.
And we've been there for how many episodes now? Like 20?
Well, probably about, actually 11 episodes, because we started, 11
That's
episodes.
right, short seasons.
So, yeah, short seasons. But yeah,
it feels like 20.
It does, because it's so effing boring. I'm sorry, but it really is. I mean,
especially the huge departure from in the first season. I know they technically spent a lot of time based in their camp, but they were going to the city, they were going to Atlanta, they were going to look for the CDC. They were just all over the place.
Exactly.
I never stayed in one place this long before.
Yeah.
And honestly, the character development that's coming along with this extended stay, I'm not happy with it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you have characters, they're in a safe environment, but they're doing things that are more stupid than what they did when they were actually out in the world now. And it's Carl. Oh my God.
Stupider than Rick riding up in Atlanta on a horse?
That was pimped. Okay? Alright? Tell me, if you didn't see, a cow with a cowboy hat riding on a horse into Atlanta like he owned it, you'd be pretty impressed. I'm just throwing that out there.
Touche. I'll let you have that one.
Dang right. But yeah, the main complaint I had with Sunday's episode was Carl. He was just completely idiotic. He's a character in the zombie apocalypse world, but they haven't really done anything up until last night's episode to show that he was having a hard time adjusting. Maybe the one thing they did have was the whole Sophia shooting thing, blah blah blah.
But saying yeah, he did the right thing, I would have shot Sophia too, and then all of a sudden being like completely insane and unhinged. There's no transition there.
There wasn't really, and that was my whole issue with it. He did things that were above and beyond the call of stupidity in one episode alone. I think he did like 5 or so stupid things, to the point where I wanted his face to get bitten off by a zombie in the woods and just be left there. I'm sorry, but
we don't normally endorse violence towards children.
Guess what we do now? Well, make it happen. You already killed Sophia. You've already crossed that threshold.
It's done.
I'm just saying, Carl's just dead weight. He's a little red shirt waiting to happen. I'm just saying. Kirk would shoot him in the face. No, he wouldn't. Dang. Evil Kirk would. But no, that was my issue. Carl just his whole development during the episode it was completely idiotic, and it really made the parents and everybody else in camp seem stupid because. Are you serious? Nobody saw this kid wander off. Nobody's watching this kid.
Nobody noticed he was wandering off with a gun.
Exactly. That's the same thing when Herschel went to go drink. Nobody heard him drive off in a car or whatnot. Just stupid things that are really happening at this point. And I think we should be beyond that. Rick being so indecisive in his decisions. We're gonna kill the guy. We're not gonna kill the guy. We're gonna put it to a vote. We're gonna accept the vote. Okay, we accept the vote. They want to kill the guy. I'm gonna kill the guy. I won't kill the guy. It's like, come on. And the whole time. What would Shane do? Decision number 1.
Pop.
Bam. Episode would have been 5 seconds long. I'm just saying, we had a little more movement, so.
But then we wouldn't have all this wonderful filler.
Oh, God, that's exactly what we had. We had a surprise death. If you didn't read the spoilers, which were leaked out, Dale got killed last night. It was a cool death, but it was an unnecessary death. That's why I'm conflicted. It was awesome, the way he was That's my zombie.
I was frightened.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
job.
exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm
Good
doing.
job.
Yeah, there you go, Hollywood. Walking Dead, right here. I can be a zombie.
This is your next extra, TMC.
Boom. Yeah, I want to take an arrow to the face.
Oh, wait, AMC. I know acronyms. It's fine.
But so yeah, Dale was killed by a zombie, and then he was
R.I.P. Crazy Eyes.
Exactly. That was his only emotion during the entire show.
I loved his crazy eyes. Thank you.
Oh Lord, he probably loved his hat too. Like he's rocking that ish, right?
He was rocking that fisherman's hat. Little khaki bucket hat. Yeah, son.
But his death could have been saved for a later time. Really, it kind of felt like it served no purpose, in all actuality. And we have characters that are just walking around that just show up because we forgot about him. T-Dog.
T-Dog.
Just ran. I don't think he's been like the last
We
3
were actually
episodes.
discussing this before, and I was like, who? Who was T-Dog?
Yeah, so wait for T-Dog to die some point in time just because they need somebody to die. So that's what we're hanging him out there for a while. So T-Dog, you're going to have your moment
You're
soon.
next.
Yeah, you are next. You are next. Hopefully Lori's next. I hate her too. I'm sorry.
It's cool.
Yeah, she's
I'm not the biggest Lori fan.
Really not. I'm really not.
But more than that, what's the blonde's name?
Angela.
Yeah.
She's a beast in the comic books. Not like, but sniper rifle.
She's awesome.
Bang, yeah.
She's a cool character.
Exactly.
In the show, I'm just like, I don't like you.
Yeah, just meh. If I could hold up a score from 0 to 10, it would just be meh. But hopefully The Walking Dead gets back on track. We have 2 episodes left.
Redeem yourself.
Really, get off the farm.
Leave the farm.
Everybody wants you to get off the farm.
We all want it.
Exactly. We want the prison. That's
The
what
prison.
we want.
We want it.
Tweeting worldwide.
Make
Probably
it happen.
not. I don't know. People say that all the time. Tweeting worldwide. I don't know. So,
How do you tweet locally?
I don't know.
It's an international website.
I don't know. I don't know how this works, okay? CNN does it all the time, apparently. But, yeah. So, Walking Dead, get your ish together. That's all we're saying. We're going to shoot you all in the face. So, thank you for watching TechnoFile. I'm Tremain Island. This is...
Jessica Brantley.
And this is...
Hey.
Michael Viox.
Worst outro ever.
And now I'm pleased to intronounce that or intronounce.
Wanna try that again?
Yeah.
Run with it. I like that.
Intro now.
It's like introduce and
Intro-
announce. Got married. Had a grammatically wrong baby.
Intro announce. Word puke. Okay.